What's up, guys? Carter from Creative Details, and today we're doing another product review or product showcase. This one's going to be Wowo's clean wheels. I am sorry that it's been a long time since we made a video, but it's just we've been so busy. Like the last month or two straight has just been job after job after job after job, and I've not been able to keep up. So sorry, but here you go. You're getting the detailing fix today. So today we're going to be looking at Wowo's clean wheels. This isn't a necessarily new product. It's newer than some of the products on the market, but it's not new. It was released back in like December or something like that with the rest of the new Wowo's line. And this will actually only be the second product from Wowo's that I'm trying out. I went through an entire bottle of Showstoppers so far, and that was a good product. So we'll see how this one reacts. So I better pick this back up because I need to show you guys something. See how it's got a cap on it? It ships with a cap like most bottles do, but you won't get a sprayer in the bottle. Reason being, this is a very, very, very concentrated formula. It says it right here in this warning label. You shouldn't use it on your wheels concentrated, so they don't give you a sprayer. So what you'll have to do is just put it in a sprayer yourself at the dilution ratio you want, which is going to be either 3:1 or 5:1, 3:1 being heavy cleaning, 5:1 being lighter duty cleaning. Or if you want to go full God mode, you can put it in your IK Foam Pro 2 at 10:1. Don't mix it up any less or any more concentrated than 10:1 because it will not foam right. The sprayer won't be able to push through all the foam because it foams that much. Apparently, I haven't tried it yet, but apparently. So that's most of the gist of the product. I actually have Brake Buster with me so that when we clean these wheels, I can use Brake Buster to clean the tires and the inner fender wells, because Wowo's clean wheels is not supposed to be used on tires. It doesn't matter if you spray it on your tires, it's just not going to really clean them a whole lot, you know, like most wheel cleaners, right? If you spray it on your tires, it's not going to hurt the tires, but it just isn't going to clean them. So that's the gist of Wowo's clean wheels. As far as I know, it can be used on, you know, any factory wheel and most aftermarket wheels. Obviously if they're, you know, powder coated or a delicate finish such as powder coating, you should consult the manufacturer of your wheels and see kind of what they recommend. But when in doubt, like Brake Buster is probably your best bet. Because I have no idea how aggressive this is. Yeah, that's just my disclaimer to you. So we've got some pretty freaking nasty wheels here. I haven't washed this car probably since the last video we made on the channel. As you know, this gray Honda Pilot is pretty much my guinea pig for most products. But yeah, it's gotten really, really dirty. So this will be a good test for Wowo's clean wheels, and I hope it does a good job. I'm kind of excited about it. The one thing I hate about Wowo's products is they're only sold in pints, but I'd be willing to use this product in pints since it's highly concentrated. But can't wait for gallons to be coming out. They should be coming soon, but I really can't wait for those to come out. So yeah, I will bring you guys in for the conditions of the wheels, obviously, before we clean each wheel. I'll bring you in for the conditions. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be like a first time use. I'm not going to give like my final thoughts or opinions on the product. I'm just going to tell you what I feel about it at first glance and whether or not I would be or whether or not I will be or would consider buying more. And if I'm not buying more, why? And if I am buying more, why? So yeah, this is a review of Wowo's clean wheels. Alrighty guys, so the first way that we're going to use the Wowo's clean wheel is in the IK Foam Pro 2 at 10:1. on the front wheels on this car, which are a little bit dirtier. Whoopsie. Well, I guess now you know that it does foam. Okay, so I don't think that's going to change anything. So I'm just going to go rinse these off real quick, and yeah. So, as you probably saw in the shots that I took of the wheel, it is fairly dirty. It might not look dirty from all the way over here, but, you know, whatever. So, let's go ahead and foam. No kidding. Yeah, they're not joking about this stuff when they say that it foams. This is a high sudsing formula. Holy cow. That's insane. Wow. I could foam this all day. Okay. So yeah, right away, very impressed with the foam. Now, since it isn't a tire cleaner, like I said, I'm just gonna use Brake Buster on the tires. To go ahead and clean the tires. Obviously, I'm not spraying Brake Buster on the wheel because we want to see what Wowo's Clean Wheels does. You can see Brake Buster already starting to melt that tire grime, which is awesome. Gotta love Brake Buster for that. So, no nasty fumes when I foamed it, which is good. So right off the bat, there's a Pro. Oh yeah, I can already tell this is getting these suckers shiny. Like really shiny. Get the inner barrels done, which, wow, that's getting them absolutely spotless. This is impressive. So, not too bad for a quote-unquote acid replacement. Let's rinse off the wheels and have a look. Yeah, wow, nothing on my fingers. I'll do it up here. Nothing on my fingers. Yeah, I actually got dirt on the wheel with my fingers. That's funny. Wow. Didn't strip any of the protection on the wheel either. The protection on it is Geon. What's their spray and rinse called? It's the Geon one. Wet coat. Geon wet coat is what's on here, and it didn't strip it, so that's good. Take that for whatever that information's worth to you. I don't know. If you've never used Geon wet coat or you don't know what it is, then it might not be worth so much to you, but it's a touchless silica spray sealant, so it's not stripping that. It's definitely not stripping your coatings, so that's good news. And this, you know, I'm not guaranteeing that if you use it on your coating, it's not going to strip it. This is the first time I've ever used it, but it didn't strip what's on my wheels. So that's the beauty of it. So let me go ahead and get everything dry, dress the tires, and I'll bring you in for what it looks like. So as you can tell, it looks flawless. Absolutely perfectly clean, and the protection was still there. Again, it's Geon wet coat on both wheels. Didn't strip it on either wheel. And honestly, the wheels look fantastic. So I am really liking this product, and let me tell you why. It's strong, it cleans well, doesn't strip, clearly doesn't strip most protection items, because if it's not going to strip Geon wet coat, it's probably not going to strip a lot of things. Definitely not your ceramic coating. So I would say it's probably ceramic coating safe. Don't quote me on that. It's a great dedicated wheel cleaner for those tougher jobs. And it doesn't smell bad or anything like that. It's not caustic. So those are all great options. But another thing is that I love how it foams. If I'm being completely honest, it foams like crazy. And you know, I'm a sucker for foam. So that's another pro. One last pro that I do have is that it's highly concentrated, which is awesome, especially if you're trying to be economical, if you're a business and you're trying to make money. You don't want to be spending all of your money reinvesting that back into chemicals that you're just going to use on the next job. You want to be able to actually make money, actually put money into your own bank account that you can use to take your girl out to dinner, take your guy out to dinner, whatever. But if you're running a business, you want to be actually making money. And if you're some guy in your garage and you don't care, you know, about not being concentrated, then that's not necessarily a pro for you maybe. But I think for most people, the highly concentrated formula is definitely on the pros list. Cons, let's talk cons. No tire and wheel cleaner. Unfortunately though, that's the case with most wheel cleaners that are really good, is they don't do both super well. Like Brake Buster is amazing with tires, and it's really good on wheels, especially well-maintained wheels. But as you start getting to the wheels that don't get cleaned, you know, that maybe get cleaned once a year, then you're not going to be able to use Brake Buster. And I think with the amount of cut that this stuff has, I think it would cut through a year's worth of brake dust, if I'm being honest. I think that it would be able to do that. Whereas Brake Buster, sorry, but it's not going to be able to do that. But it is a con that it can't clean your tires as well. Another con is that you can't get gallons yet. So they're on their way, I know that, but the same reason I have a crappy trigger sprayer on that bottle is why gallons aren't available yet. There's just nowhere for Wowos to actually buy the gallons. So who knows when we'll get gallons, but there's gallons that should be coming in the future. Another downside is that you're going to have to buy your own spray bottle, which, you know, if you're a detailer, you probably have a crap load of them hanging around your garage anyway, but you will need your own spray bottle, which is another kind of con. That's basically my pros cons assessment of the product so far. So far I'm really liking it, and I think I'm going to keep a bottle in my arsenal just in case. I mean, will it be in my professional detailing arsenal for my business? No. I've got a great setup now that I don't think has any holes in it, with having an iron remover, an acid, and a Brake Buster like chemical. I've got one that's actually different in my professional detailing arsenal. I'd recommend it to everybody, but if you're not in Utah, I'm not sure that you can actually buy it. So sorry about that, but it is what it is. Yeah, not sure that there's anything else to really go over with this product. I think that pretty much captures it all. So if you need a good wheel cleaner, I definitely recommend this. Is it for everyone? Definitely not. Is it for most people? Probably. So go ahead and give all those things a consideration when you're choosing your wheel cleaner. But if I'm going to be completely honest, the best maintenance cleaner is still Brake Buster, because it foams almost as good in the iCade, if you want to use it that way. And it cleans really well on your wheels, and really cleans your tires, so you're not using two separate products for your wheels and your tires. I know that the clean wheels can kind of be used on your tires, but kind of not. So, I mean, it's just not as good as a maintenance product as Brake Buster. So that's my whole spiel on Wowo's clean wheels, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Hopefully soon. Thanks, guys.